Today, we are diving deep into digital entrepreneurship. It's this incredible force that is totally rewriting the rules of business. We're going to look at how it's changing, well, pretty much everything about how companies get started, how they grow, and how they operate in today's world.
I mean, just think about that for a second. A massive global business run entirely from one laptop, maybe from a coffee shop, maybe from your living room. It sounds like something out of a movie, right? But it's not. It's the new reality for so many people. So how on earth does that even work? Let's break it down.
Okay, so what are we really talking about when we throw around the term digital entrepreneurship? It's a buzzword you hear all the time, but it's way more than just, selling stuff online. Let's nail down a proper definition. At its heart, it's about making technology the absolute foundation of your business. We're talking everything, from spotting an opportunity in the first place all the way to delivering a product or service. It all happens inside this digital world, creating value in a completely new way. And listen, this goes so far beyond just having a simple website. The toolkit a modern entrepreneur has is just insanely powerful. E-commerce platforms give you a global shopfront in an instant. Data analytics can tell you what your customers want before they even know it themselves. And then you've got AI personalizing every single click, or cloud computing that lets you go from 10 customers to 10 million without breaking a sweat. It's a whole suite of tools built for speed and massive growth. To really get how huge this shift is, let's put the old way of doing business head-to-head with the new digital rules. The difference is, frankly, staggering.
First off, just getting your foot in the door. Traditionally, starting a business meant you needed a physical building, tons of cash up front. It was a huge hurdle. Digitally, you can literally launch a business over a weekend with next to no money. The whole world is your office now.
And what about the actual stuff you're selling? Physical products need materials, factories, warehouses to sit in. But for digital goods, like software, an ebook, an online course, the cost to make another one is basically zero. You don't need a warehouse because there's no inventory. You're creating products just in time, exactly when they're needed, not just in case someone might buy them. And here it is, maybe one of the biggest game changers of all: distribution. A brick-and-mortar store is stuck in one place and has opening hours. A digital business? It's open 24/7 to the entire planet. Your product gets delivered instantly to someone in Tokyo or Toronto with a single click. It's wild. This whole revolution applies to the people, too. Entrepreneurs aren't stuck hiring from their local town anymore. They can build these amazing virtual teams with the absolute best person for the job, no matter where they live. The very idea of a central office is just fading away. But, and this is a big but, there's a catch to all this amazing opportunity. That incredible global reach, it's a total double-edged sword. Because if you can sell to anyone, anywhere, well, so can everybody else. Your competition isn't just the shop down the street anymore, it's everyone, everywhere. So let's zoom out a bit. Beyond just one person's startup, why does any of this matter on a grander scale? What's the real big picture impact of this whole digital shift? This whole movement is a massive engine for positive change. It's not just creating new kinds of jobs. It can genuinely lift up local economies and push for greater equality. By tearing down those old barriers, it's empowering people from all walks of life to jump into the global economy in ways that just weren't even thinkable a generation ago. However, that same low barrier to entry creates a brand new problem. When anyone and everyone can start a digital business, the market can get incredibly crowded and noisy. It gets saturated, and that makes it really, really hard for the truly great businesses to stand out. It becomes this constant battle just to get noticed. So, what does it take to create a space where the good stuff, the quality digital ventures, can actually thrive? Well, researchers have zeroed in on 5 essential pillars that you need for a healthy digital ecosystem. You should really think of these like the foundation of a house. You need the hard stuff, the right infrastructure, like a strong tech market and access to funding. But you also absolutely need the human elements, leaders who get it, and a culture that celebrates new ideas and taking smart risks. If any one of these pillars is wobbly, the whole thing is at risk of falling apart. And that brings us to one last, really fascinating question to leave you with. For these businesses that are almost entirely virtual, where your team is scattered all over the world and you only see them on a screen, the line between what's real and what feels like a game can get seriously blurry. So the big question is this: in this new digital-first world, how do you build that deep human commitment but turns a cool idea on a screen into a real, lasting success.